All right, Mr. Love here. I want to take just a moment and walk you guys through the state government lesson, the structure of the North Carolina state government, and the state constitution in Unit 2. All right, first thing you'll do is you'll watch the introductory video, which will no longer be a telegami. In this section, we're going to be looking... But all you have to do is click on that and play that. It'll walk you through it. Okay? You'll see the second thing here is your teacher video and teacher notes. So you can click through this PowerPoint here to follow along with what I've got to say on the structure of North Carolina state government. You want to be sure that you know different things like the 14 articles as opposed to 7 in our federal constitution. You also, let me find it, okay, right here, this is very important, this slide. You want to make sure that you know that the state constitution's preamble, the introduction to the state constitution, refers to an almighty God, whereas the federal constitution does not. All right, so make sure you take a special note of that so you can click through, and then right here, click on the video and give it a moment. Hey, Mr. Love here. Today we're going to be there I am. Take 15 minutes of your time and watch that video. Make sure that you get your notes for that section, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on the Comparing Constitution Scavenger Hunt. Okay, I have 3 documents here for you. I have the North Carolina State Constitution, the United States Constitution, and your scavenger hunt. So if you click on all 3 of those documents, they will magically appear on your screen. You'll notice the North Carolina State Constitution is very long. Okay, whereas the federal constitution is not so much. So there's that one, and let me get this Comparing Constitutions document up for you. Okay, so here you go. This is the meat of your assignment. Okay, this is what you're going to be filling out and submitting to me. You'll tell me, how many articles does North Carolina's Constitution have? You know just from looking at the PowerPoint that there are 14. How many articles does the U.S. Constitution have? You know from what I previously said that there are 7. All right, so you go through, and the only real difficult, confusing part about this is the parts about individual rights and the amendments. In the North Carolina Constitution, I'll just go ahead and give that to you, the amendments are actually included within the Constitution. They're not a separate document like they are for the federal government, okay? So you'll look at Article 1 of the U.S. Constitution, Article 2 of the North Carolina Constitution. They deal with the same thing, all right? Differences between the two. So fill that out. It looks like a long worksheet. It's really not. I just gave you guys more room to write than what you'll probably need. So just you could take these sections here and just type over that whatever you want that to say, okay? So that's your assignment. You'll fill that out and you will submit it to me via Dropbox. And then the very last, here's a question for you. How many different constitutions has North Carolina had? Okay, and then you have an assignment here with the you be the judge scenario. So you click on these scenarios right here and you'll open up that document. All right, so read through these scenarios. All right, scenario 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, and so you read through the scenario. You give me just a short what happened right there. All right, and then over here, tell me your ruling, what you would rule in that situation and why. So you pretty much assume the role of the judicial branch of North Carolina and make that ruling. So the Comparing Constitutions handout will probably take you the most time to get done. Focus your time on that. One cool thing, if you're not familiar, I'll just pull up another document here. If you hit Control F, you right here can search within a document. So let's say you needed rights. All right, you could do that, and wherever the word rights shows up, it'll highlight for you within the document. All right, that's a cool little trick that might help you out with that. So a lot of work to get done today. Work diligently. If you have questions, let me know.